All right, eBay sales, eBay sales, eBay sales, my eBay sales. This is the last video that I'll be doing for January. This is where I finish up talking about the eBay sales that I had in January. First month of the year, how'd I do? I think I did pretty good overall. Don't know if I broke any records or anything, but I surpassed a lot of my goals, and I will attribute that mostly to two things. I've been busting my butt, listing a lot, and two, it's because of well, the reason I've been busting my butt is because I took out an eBay loan. I'm sorry, PayPal loan, and I used it to pay off a debt. And now I'm listing and busting my butt to create as many sales as possible to pay off that debt quicker. It's a PayPal business loan, and I've been running a lot of sales. That's reason number two. You can, if you have a store, you can run sales on your items. I like to run sales on items that have watchers. But here we go. How did I do? January, 88 sales. Normally, I do about 600 sales a year or less. Past few years, I'm not an eBayophile, which might be Latin for lover of eBay. Don't know. But I don't like eBay. It's a lot of extra work. So, I mean, I don't hate eBay. I'd rather just sell stuff straight out, and rather than take pictures, write descriptions, pay fees, pack, mail, blah blah blah. So anyway, I've been hustling eBay because the more I sell on eBay, the faster I pay off that PayPal debt that I have. So I've been running. If you have an eBay store, there's something called Markdown Manager, and you can run sales, percentage off, amount off, and they can be timed. And I've just been running sale after sale after sale, and it's helping me pay down the debt. But anyway, here are the numbers: 88 sales, and I sold a grand total of $4,095.14, which is good for me. Normally, I sell between $2,000 and $3,000 a month on eBay when I'm not hustling it and pumping out the sales. And I will say that these Markdown Manager sales have increased my sale ratio at least. I didn't check those numbers, but I'm gonna say like around 50%. That's something that I'll check another time or whatever. All right, a deep breath is what I took because I'm going to get right into it. All right, this is where I left it off from my last video. The sale that I had after that was a Kobe Bryant, NBA courtside featuring Kobe Bryant, 1 and 2, N64, Nintendo 64 video game lot authentic. Why did I sell these games? For the ridiculously low price of $10.99. And I didn't have them listed for very long. I listed them when I was in Florida. January 2nd, 2020. Not listed very long. Why did I sell these games? And why did I sell them for so cheaply? Basically, I sold these games on the day that Kobe Bryant died. If you had items listed by Kobe Bryant and they were priced reasonably, odds are they sold that day too. These games that I have now are probably, I don't know if they've gone up or down in value, but on the day that Kobe Bryant died and a few days after that, sadly, his items just started selling on eBay and prices went up. These games are probably worth like maybe 10 to 20 or something a piece now, or they were right after the helicopter crash, which actually took 9 people, not just Kobe Bryant and his daughter. So that's something that happens. That happened with Michael Jackson. The day that Michael Jackson died, I had these Michael Jackson trading cards from when he was very young. Had them listed in lots for, again, low prices. The day that Michael Jackson died, I sold all of them. So, But anyway, that's how I started off the month. No, I'm sorry. That's where we pick up from my last sale that I had in my last video. Just to let you know, I'm gonna make a playlist of these what I sold on eBay videos. As soon as YouTube as soon as YouTube fixes the stupid playlist glitch. For some reason, I and other people like myself cannot make playlists for you to enjoy. So thanks a lot, YouTube. All right, anyway, another sale, video game again. And as you see, the first sale was like $10.99. These are total BS games that are unsellable except for the Kobe Bryant. Now, here's another lot of 2 games that I can't sell at the flea market. NES games for me are dead. Nobody buys them. So I just listed them on eBay in stupid lots. Skater Die 1, Skater Die 2, NES Nintendo video game lot, authentic. I found that if you put authentic in the title of a video game, it helps it sell because people can look for that. Labels weren't in the greatest condition. I had them listed about the same time as the Kobe Bryant games, January 2nd, 2020, probably the same exact day they were listed. $12.99. Was this a great sale for me? No. I'm going to lose. I probably lost $4 to $5 on shipping alone, which made it $8. And then eBay fees, another $12. Like probably almost $2, made it $6. Why did I list them on eBay? I was in Florida, I had nothing better to list, and basically, why not? You know, I list them. Oh, you know what? I didn't list these in January. Okay, these were listed when I went to Florida in the summer, August. What happened was I ended all the listings, and then I relisted them in January. Doesn't matter. These were listed like 6 months. They weren't going anywhere for a while. But at $12.99, I mean, come on. So that's just, I was in Florida, I was on vacation, I wasn't doing anything else. I said, I'll just list these games. All right. That was a couple of nonsense listings. Let's go to some more substantial sales. All right. Here is a signed RB, which stands for Running Bear, Navajo Sterling Liquid Silver 925 necklace. It was 21 inches long and weighed 18.1 grams. In case you didn't know, this is what's called liquid silver, okay? These fine strands of silver. They're called liquid silver. In case you didn't know. As you could see, here's the tag, signed R.B. Sterling. I was talking about my how I've been running sales and markdown manager. Here's one right here. You know, one of the first sales I made, continuing on from the last video. Another markdown manager sale, 25% off of the original price, $49.99, $37.49 is what I got. This was listed for more than a year, November 5th, 2019. So why not? Why not lower it? You know, why not make the price more reasonable? I did, in fact, have a watcher on this, and the watcher saw I ran a sale, and they bought it. Here's a Brain Surgeon's Trepanation music CD, $12.99. Weirdo CD I could not have sold at the flea market. I got $12.99, which is more than I get at flea markets. Nothing I can really tell you about that sale. It was listed for January 29th, 2018. So more, well, about 2 years almost. And nothing I can really tell you. You know, it's just somebody wanted it. Would I have been able to sell it at the flea market? No. Not an exciting sale. Not a big money item. Just something I was able to sell because it was on eBay and somebody wanted it. All right, here's... you ever see those Art Deco men's snap-on style cufflinks? Well, here's 5 pair of vintage Art Deco men's snap style cufflinks. What would we get? Well, I had them at $49.99. Another markdown manager sale. How long did I have them listed? November 25th, 2019. About a year. A little bit more. So another markdown manager sale. So far that's 2 out of 3 that I've shown you. $49.99 to $37.49. We had priced these about $10 a piece. That's why we did them in a lot. And they sat and they sat. Sometimes you can get about that if you list these individual. We figured a lot would be more appealing. Maybe you get a little bit more. They had been sitting for a while. They had 1, 2 watchers, don't know how many. They had watchers. I put them on sale, $37.49. I mean, if you buy these for $1 a pair or something, well, at least you can get like $5 to $6 or maybe as much as $7 very easily in a lot. You know, if you had 5 pairs, you could start, and you paid $1 a piece for for them. You could start the lot off at I don't know, like $25 free ship. Put it to auction, see what happens. All right, here's a perfume, another markdown sale, $29.99, sold for $22.49. Vintage Jovan Mink and Pearls Eau de Cologne spray, 2 fluid ounces, 85% full. Listed since March 31, 2019. You know, less than a year, you know. But it was sitting, it had a watcher, 25% off. The person who wanted jumped on it. This perfumes cost me anywhere from like $4 or $5 to ship if they go local, like ground. But if they go far ground, because perfumes can only go ground, they might cost me as much as like $7 to $12. I don't know how much this one costs. Hopefully, it was not an expensive perfume to ship. As you know, or something you may or may not know about me, I like to sell perfumes. I have a whole bunch, and I just list them whenever possible. And here's another perfume. Straw Hat Cologne Splash, 2 fluid ounces, 60% full. Now, with these perfumes, because I don't really know what shipping will be, there's a chance they could go for a lot. I didn't put any of them on sale if they were under, say, $25 or so dollars. I'm assuming this one didn't have a watcher, so this is not a markdown item. How long did I have it listed? October 24th, 2019, less than a year. Less than 6 months, I guess. $25.99. Fabergé, vintage Fabergé, colognes, perfumes, whatever can sell. That's all I can tell you about that. Fabergé is a good name, a good fragrance name to watch out for. All right. When it comes to pearls, Hobé. People like Hobé. Oh, no, I'm sorry. I was thinking Honora. All right. Anyway, when it comes to jewelry, people like Hobé. This is a vintage sign Hobé full pearl necklace with seashell pendant pin brooch. Pretty little piece. Did I get full price on it? No. Another markdown manager item. $49.99 was the original price. $37.49. How long did I have it? Well, it had watchers, and I had it for March 21st, 2017. So damn near 3 years. So am I happy I sold that? Sure. You know, I lowered the price. The person that wanted appreciated that I lowered the price, and it sold. All right, my next sale. A vintage sign, Whiting & Davis filigree hinge bracelet with reverse carved cameo. But a lot of you guys didn't know that Whiting & Davis also made other jewelry besides purses, and here's an example of it. Pretty nice. We had it for $50, another markdown manager sale, $49.99. 25% off, less $12.50, and it sold for $37.49. How long was it listed? Less than a year. April 29th, 2019. But it was sitting there, and now it's sold. Interesting piece. Very lovely. Was able to get the $37.49 for it. Very happy about that. All right, here's... I don't know if you are familiar with these kinds of rhinestones, but in this particular shape and design... the name that they have for those are Rivoli rhinestones. This one is a interesting color. They call this vintage watermelon margarita, rainbow. Maybe they just say watermelon margarita, not the way I say it. But rainbow Rivoli rhinestone brooch pin. If you see this stuff and it's inexpensive, sure, pick it up. Does it sell for big money? Obviously not. But $24.99 is a solid amount to get for anything. How long was this listed? July 9th, 2019. About a year. Now, no, I'm sorry, less than 6 months. Was this piece signed? No. Rivoli is a style, all right? So what helped it sell? Not the fact that it was signed, because it was not signed. Just the design of the rhinestones. All right, here's a vintage crown Fari Fantasia Series 1957 Mother of Pearl belly bug pin. $64.99. No sale on this one. How long was it listed? It was a good till canceled listing, January 26th, 2020. Guess it didn't have any watchers. Maybe I wasn't running a sale, but I've been running sales nonstop, constantly. So I'm assuming it didn't have any watchers. It only had 10 page views, so probably somebody just saw it. I was like, ooh, I need that for my collection, Or maybe somebody who it could have been I don't think it's a B. So I don't know, probably just somebody who liked it. $64.99. Crown Trifari, in case you didn't know, jewelry sells for more than regular Trifari. How do you tell Crown Trifari over regular Trifari? Well, it says Trifari usually, and then it has a picture of a crown over it. All right, next sale, another markdown sale. $26.99 was the original price. 25% off, less $6.75. $20.24. $20.24. Not a lot of money on this one. How long was it listed? October 15, 2019. Not very long. I don't know if I said it already, but it's a vintage Etruscan silver tone choker necklace with blue and black glass bead dangles. What made this sell? Probably choker length, probably the fact that it was Etruscan, and possibly the fact that Marie put in blue and black as the color on that. Nothing else I can really tell you about this particular sale. Pieces like this will sell when somebody's looking for something like that, because it's an unsigned piece of jewelry. All right. I got about 23 more sales to go. I had a fair amount of sales this month, which I told you. Probably about 50% more than I normally have, which is good. I was happy. I'm really paying down my debt, by hustling these sales. So that's great. That's what I need. Less debt, It means I'll have more money. All right, 30-inch long wire wrap natural amber bead necklace. We had it for $75.99. 25% off sale, less $19, $56.99. How long did we have this listed? Pretty long. July 14, 2017. Time to let that guy who was watching it get some money off and move it along. Some amber sells for a lot of money. Some amber does not. This was not one of the pieces that we were going to get a fortune for. All right, my next sale. Vintage, Italy, Venetian, Murano glass, Bluebird necklace with as-is earrings. Isn't this lovely? Look at them little birdies. And look at them leaves and beads. It's all made of glass. As-is earrings, I believe one of the birds was damaged. Let me see if I can... All right, blah, blah, blah. I'm going to try... Wait a minute. All right, you know what? Wait, one bird is... Okay. One of the birds had damage. I didn't want to stretch this out for you just to say what the problem was. I'll probably show it in the picture so you see. $69.99. How long was it listed? Not very long. January 21st, 2020. I'm sorry. This was an auction item. One bid. So we got our asking price. If it did not sell, I'm sure she would have raised the price. It would have been more expensive if the earring wasn't as is. Sometimes people do not include as is stuff into the listing because it will lower. But we figured, hey, you never know. They'll save the earrings. They are wearable. And possibly the person, if they ever do damage a bird, can do a repair using the earrings if they love the necklace. All right, our next sale. You ever seen these seed bead necklaces? Well, here's one that we sold. Vintage Native American blue and yellow seed bead necklace with flower design. Originally priced $25.99. Markdown manager sale, 25% off, less $6.50, $19.49. Which is an excellent year for Jim Belushi movies, I guess. And that would be John Belushi. All right, how long was it listed? February 19, 2019. Not very long at all. If you see these necklaces and they're pretty and the colors are nice and they're in good condition, pick them up. Don't spend more than a few dollars because they don't sell for a lot of money on eBay, but they certainly do sell. All right, next sale. Vintage Russian Finift, Finift, enamel flower pin brooch with filigree frame. Sorry, don't use that word finift too much. So, what do we sell it for? Asking price, $26.99. I'm assuming it did not have any watchers. Good till canceled. How long was it listed? November 5th, 2019. I'm not familiar with the word finift. It must have been something Marie discovered in her research. I'm sure it helped it sell. Beautiful Russian enamel pen. Really nice floral design. I'm sure that's also what made this item sell. Not a big ticket item, though. $26.99. Nobody's getting rich off of that. All right. These are pretty ding dang dong dang whatever cool. Vintage sterling clip signed MGM 925 Fishbones cufflinks and tie clip set. $42.39 was what we sold them for. Another markdown manager item. $52.99 was the original asking price. $10.60 off. 20% off. So this is, I told you I was running sales back to back. Normally what I do is 20%, 25%, 20%, 25%. Haven't ventured into the 30 or more percent range yet. I am trying not to. How long was it listed? A couple of years. Well, about a year and a half. July 31st, 2018. Time for these to go. You know, put them on sale. Had watchers. And now they're on somebody's ears, and the money's in my pocket. All right, next sale. Hey, remember these things? Lucinda house pens. Well, here's a lot of 4 vintage house pens by Lucinda. Another on sale item. $27.99 original price, 20% off, less $5.60, $22.39. I've told you before, if you've watched any of my other videos, these house pens individually maybe about $10 on eBay, but if you lot them 2, 3, 4 or more, you get at least $5 a piece, possibly more, which helps cut down the cost of shipping because, you know, if you ship one pin, it's going to be $4. If you ship 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pins, it's going to be $4. So, you know, you're losing less from the final value of each pin. So anyway, if you see these and you're willing to pay like up to, and I say $2, that's it. If you're going to put them on eBay, $2, that's it. You pay $2, lot them, and you'll make a little bit of money. All right, next sale is a cologne. Yeah, I haven't been selling any cologne, so here we go. But this is a pretty good cologne. All right, this is a Gucci Nobile, or Nobile, don't know. Eau de Toilette spray, 2 fluid ounces, 60 millimeters, 60% full. Bought this at an estate sale. This and one other item, paid $15 for the 2. I was going to buy it, but I was like, new perfumes don't always do well. But I looked it up. It is discontinued. And this one normally sells about $125 to as much as $200 if it's full right now. And I assume the price would be going up. I listed it. This was a fast. I just listed it good till cancel, right? January 25th, 2020. So not even very long ago. I listed it for $125.99 because it wasn't full, and I wanted to sell quickly. I saw that I had a watcher. I said, screw it, I'm running a sale. I was perfectly willing to get $100 for it. I might have actually ran an auction at $100. So I had it listed $125.99. 20% off of that was $25.20. I wound up selling it for $179. Here's a funny story. When the person got it, they were like, this doesn't smell anything. I'm like, here we go, right? And I'm like, look, I smelled it. I know it smells like something. I don't know what you mean when you say it doesn't smell like anything, you know? And he's like, well, I don't know. I have a cold. I'm like, he says, I'm going to wait for my girlfriend to come home and smell it on me. And I'm like, okay. I told him I refunded because you know what? If I would have got it back, $150, that's it. And I would let it sit. I don't care. Maybe even more. But then his girlfriend came home and she smelled them and she says, no, it smells nice. It's just a soft scent. So he kept the item, you know, but it's annoying. Every time I sell anything for more than a certain amount, I'm like, all right, let's see what happens. We're rolling the dice here. But again, you see how many markdown manager sales I'm making, and I'll pretty much attribute it to them because there's stuff I've been having for years, and nothing was happening. And here's another example. Ivoire. I'm going to say Ivoire, I don't know. De Balmain, Perfumes, Eau de Toilette spray, 3.3 fluid ounces, 100 millimeters, 80% full. How long did I have this? February 8th, 2018. Roughly 2 years, a little bit less. Original price, $99.99. Markdown manager, 20%. Buyer saved $20, $79.99. Ivoire. I'm just going to say Ivoire, Had a watcher, lowered the price. Watcher jumped on it. It sold. Nothing else I can tell you about that. All right. Kirks Folly. Kirks Folly stuff sells. Not always for a ton of money, but people like it. Their jewelry is fun, and it's well made. Another markdown manager item, $39.99 was the original price. $8 for 20% off, $31.99. How long was it listed? October 1st, 2019. Not for a very long time. But anyway, no need to beat a dead horse. People like Kirks Folly jewelry, and that's a wrap on that. All right, another perfume, Chloe, Eau de Toilette, Perfumes, Lagerfeld Splash. 2 fluid ounces, 60 millimeters, 90% full. How long did I have it listed? December 31, 2019. A cheap perfume. I listed it for $21.99. I did not put it on sale because I never know. Something like this could cost me like $7, $8, $9 to ship. I don't know. Nothing I can tell you about that. It's no big deal. It's a perfume. I got $20. I'm going to lose $5 to $8 on shipping straight off. Hopefully I didn't pay more than a couple of bucks for it. I am not getting rich. All right, Kenneth J Lane. Vintage sign KJL, Kenneth J Lane, Ladybug Pin Pendant. This pin is very small. It's about the size of a quarter. I mean, so it's not teeny. It's bigger than a real ladybug. $19.99, but it's no big deal. There's a bunch of them on. But if you get it for a few dollars, right? $19.99. Can't go wrong. Making a little bit of money. All right, my next sale. I bought I'll just retell the story. I went to a sale, and there was like 3 Fontanini nativity sets there, and there was angels, which I didn't even know were there, but I stumbled across them a little bit later, right? So I don't know. I was like thinking about it, and I mean it was $100, and I was like, well, that's kind of a really good price. I know I can make money on it, but we're nowhere even near Christmas, right? Nowhere even near. It's like more than half a year away. So I was like, I don't know. It's like 10 months, 9 months. I'm 11 months. Wait a minute, 2, 10, like 9 months away. That's far. But I was like, ugh, and I hate I'm trying to conserve money for our new store that we're going to be opening soon. I'm going to need money for that. I got to buy fixtures. So it's just like, well, I could buy something better, But it was, I overheard that it was the last day of the sale, right? So like I said, I was thinking I was going to Marie, it's $100, but it's a good deal. I want to buy it, blah, 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 right? But he overheard someone saying that it's the last day of the sale. And most price items are 50% off. So I'm like, huh? Right? So I go to the lady running the sale and I say, hey, this is $100 on it for this Fontanini Christmas stuff, for this nativity stuff, right? I say, how much is it now? They go $50. So I'm like, $50, I'm buying it, right? So I just scooped it all together. I said, okay, I'm gonna take this, make it in a pile, and everybody passed on it, even though it's a good deal, And you'll see, obviously, right now it's a good deal. Let me just do the title and get out. Fontanini Wise Men 3 King 4, 5, 6 nativity set figure lot, Italy, Deposé, Spidermark. Okay, there's the title. It's a good deal. I sold it for $49.99. Now, these 3 figures All right. I got 60 figures in the lot. So as you can see, these 3 figures sold for $49.99. I average in my head figures are worth $10 a piece, right? So that $50 down the line should translate to at least $600. That's why I was willing to pay $100. I was like, but what happened was I took the 3 nativity sets, and then I'm walking over and I go, wait a minute, here's a box of nativity Fontanini angels, right? So I grab them. I say, hey, wait a minute, I found this over there. These probably go with this. Is this part of the deal? She said, yeah, part of the deal. Boom. So for like $12.50 a box, I got all this nativity stuff. And as you could see, I've already sold 3 figures for $50, right? So I'm going to say, you know what? They shipped first class. So that was $5 lost there. So 45. eBay fees, I'll be generous and say 20%, $8. So that's $38. I'm already $38. $38 back on my investment. So if you see this stuff, the way to sell it is you can sell it as a set, maybe $100 to $200, right? Or if you break up the pieces, depending on how many you have, 3 wise men could go for like $50. A nativity scene could go for like $50. A shepherd with some sheep, maybe 15, 20. Individual figures, anywhere from $10 to $20. So, break it up. Don't sell it as a set. And most people don't need the whole set. They're looking for pieces here and there. Anyway, I think I talked about that long enough. So let's just move on. All right, my next sale is my last sale for the month. That's it. This is it. Vintage Sanrio, 1999, Hello Kitty, festive, red, 5-inch. All right, let me just, give me a second. 5-inch Christmas plush with tag. $20. Another markdown manager item. $24.99, sold for $19.99. Buyer save $5, 20% off sale. How long did I have these? August 2, 2018. More than a year. I actually bought a bunch of these, and these were selling for me, these little Hello Kitty plushes, because they were so nice and clean, had tags. I sold them between $20 and $40 is what I will say. Not bad, right? I picked them up at a yard sale, about a $1. Now, I think I paid $2 a piece because they were in like little plastic containers. I was like, for $2, I get the plastic containers. I can use them for something else. Okay, so that's it. That's it for January. I'm done. How did I do January? I'm happy. I'm going to try and step it up. What made me do so well? Part of it I was hustling, but really, if you have an eBay store and you've had stuff that's sitting for years, here's my general lessons are signed jewelry sells. People like certain names of perfumes. You got to look out for unusual items. People like unusual items. But my new thing to tell you guys, right, and when you're selling, and I'll end it there. My new thing is that if you have an eBay store and you have a lot of items that haven't been selling in a long time, even for years, run sales, promotions, use your markdown manager, and it'll increase your sales for sure. It's done it for me. I swear to God, anywhere from like 30 to 50% each time I've done it. It's helped me make thousands of dollars right now for sure. But anyway, that's it. I'll start doing January pretty soon. I know I've done so. I'm in February. I'll start doing February. I'm going to do it the same way. Few sales. Like maybe every week I'll just sum up the sales. This video's already taken me an hour. No, has it taken me an hour? Hold on. Yeah, this video's like 35 minutes long. My opinion, way too long, so I'm just going to say I'm out of here. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.